last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, they were just manufacturing our consent saying that we have to do something about the Iranian leadership because look at how they doing their citizens, and then turned around and bombed the elementary school. For the people in the back, if I punched you in the face, right, and I said I'm doing this to stop and preempt us from fighting, would it make sense? No, it wouldn't, right? You don't attack to prevent a war. A preemptive strike is propaganda term used to manufacture consent for war. On my pawpaw grave, that country is and has always been the aggressor, which is evidenced by the history of the greater project they're trying to do with expansion. See, here's the thing right here. If I can manufacture a war with you after I beat you because I'm way powerful, you know, all my allies gonna step with me, I'm gonna justify taking some of your land. That's the greater country project. They're aligned to us so they can steal, kill, and control. And just so we all on the same page, you booming it down in the middle of negotiations while starving Cuba, while also supporting this and doing this to the Palestinians, while threatening to invade Greenland. The U.S. and that old country are a single greatest threat to humanity and ain't even close. I remember Stephen Miller, the man that worked for Trump, the like we should check his hard drive. Remember he said this? If young men don't want to be drafted and fighting Kamala and Cheney's third world war, they better get out and vote for Trump. Remember he said that? Remember how he ran on exposing the PDF files and stopping the wars, and now he's protecting the PDF files and actually waging the wars. We call that a conservative contradiction. Inherent. And think about it. The justification for attacking Iran is that Iranians are oppressed and they want a regime change and they're getting taken out by their government just for protesting. Do that sound familiar? Is somebody gonna come save us? In conclusion, not being petty or throwing any shade at all. This the reason why y'all that was beating y'all chest saying that you cared about Palestine, it's a single issue, is showing that you don't understand a lot about this, what's going on. Which is also why a lot of people frowned in the vice president debate in 2024 when both of them, Walz and Vance, was having a eye off, trying to prove who's the most loyal and who's gonna pledge allegiance the best to the country that now we are waging in for. In conclusion, friendly reminder, when you go for civilian spaces like churches or like elementary schools, that is an international war crime. And you ain't even got to be a scholar or a lawyer to be able to know that that is a war crime.